Hello everybody, this is Frazier208 back again to give you another video, and today I'm going to be showing you my figure collection. Because of how well the anime collection video did, I decided, hey, why not show off some figures? This will be a short video. Hopefully, I don't drag it on too long. I don't have that many figures, but they are pretty interesting to look at. So let's get right into it. So the first figure we have up here is a Funko Pop figure of Trafalgar Law from One Piece. Funny thing is I've never watched One Piece. Well, I mean, I haven't watched a lot of One Piece, I should really clarify. The reason I got this was because at my local EB Games, which is basically a store that sells video games, they were doing this promotion, and I've seen Trafalgar Law in the show. I haven't seen a lot of him, but I've seen him in the show, and he was one of the most interesting characters there were. So I was like, I'll get a Funko Pop figure of him, so it's pretty cool. The second Funko Pop figure you'll see here is of the Green Arrow from the show Arrow. That's right, I don't just collect anime figures, I also collect TV shows as well. This one I got because when I went to a convention up in Edmonton, sort of where I live, give or take, a 5-hour drive, I bought this because I met Stephen Amell. I think that's how you pronounce his name, was Stephen Amell. I call him Stephen Amell. And I was gonna get him to sign this, but I took a photo with him instead and got him to sign that instead. So, as you can see here, I just ended up buying the figure anyways. I like the show. Haven't caught up with it, but I do like the show and I do like the character, and it's a good Funko Pop. So yeah. Okay, so this figure isn't really a Funko Pop, it's a Nendroid, which by the way cost an arm and a freaking leg. I swear this cost me at least around $100. I got this, and then I got my friend Chitoge because it was his birthday. No, okay, we made a bet, and let's just say it involved me giving him a Chitoge figure. But yeah, this is the Nendroid, still in box. I've never opened it, and it has a bunch of dust on it. That's how you can tell I've never opened it. That's what it is from the side here. These are like some of the poses, of the faces and poses she can do. Right here as well. I like this one, where she acts so clumsy, but this one is cuter. See the clumsy right there. And yeah, I've never really opened it at all, because it still has a seal up the top here, but it is my pride and joy. Also, Onodera's best girl. I don't care. Roast me in the comment section. I don't care. She's best girl. She should have won. She should have freaking won. So the next figure I have up here is Izaya Orihara, which he is one of my favorite characters in the show from Durarara. If you haven't watched it, Durarara is basically split up into sort of 4 seasons. You had the original main first season, and then a couple years later they renewed it for more seasons to adapt from the light novels, which is always great because I love the show. But this is the figure that I own of Izaya, and he's currently holding an invisible phone. If you can't see, the camera's garbage, but yeah, he's currently holding an invisible phone because I lost the phone. He can be positioned to hold the phone if you take out this arm and put in... Oh look, he's armless. Shitty joke. But if you put in this arm and the little knife that comes with it, I currently don't have it out right now, but if you put the knife there, it looks like he's stabbing a character. I usually if I'm having it in the knife position, I'm usually pointing at another figure, which is gonna come up next. I'm just like pointing the knife at that figure, which is always funny to see. But yeah, so he has 2 positions. He can either be on the phone, which is what he does a lot in the show, or he could be just pointing a knife at you because he's threatening and psychotic, and we love him because he's threatening and psychotic. But yeah, this is the figure all around. I love how it incorporates like the jacket coming out, like kind of in like if you ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh, right, where it's like it's windy and it's always like this all the time. That's cool. This is a hefty figure, and it cost more than the Onodera Nendroid figure. Just keep that in mind. And I'm not talking by a little bit. I'm talking by quite a bit of a marginally bigger price range for this figure, but it was worth it. I love the show. I love this character. I wouldn't like the show without this character. I think he makes the show. Honestly, he's one of my favorite characters in the show, and he's totally worth this figure. Yeah, he's currently stabbing nothing because he's just pointing at you. What a weirdo. Alright, this is the next figure that I usually get Izaya to point his knife at. Megumi from Food Wars! Hey! Super cheap figure, super nice quality. I bought it at a convention that I went to, and I was like, it was a choice between her and I forgot what the name of the character is, but she's known as the Meat Master. She's the one with dark skin and like is really well known to sort of use meat in her dishes. But I went with Megumi because again, you know, just like Onodera, best waifu. That's it. That's all you gotta go. Best waifu in the show. honestly. But yeah, it's a good figure. As you can see, she's in like this nice innocent little pose, and it's a good quality. For the price that I paid for, I expected it to break or be very fragile, but no, it is a really good sturdy figure, and there is detail to this, like her body, her face, her hair, there's detail, so it's a really well crafted figure. Alright, this one is probably one of my ultimate favorites, only because I love the movie. This is from the movie Howl's Moving Castle, and and for the price that I paid for it, it's amazing. It's like part of the Studio Ghibli collection, so it's not just this, it's a bunch of other Ghibli stuff, but like, this is without a doubt my favorite figure. So you have, I believe Sophie, and you have Howl, and you have the little fire dude in the back. I don't think you can see him up close, but yeah, he's sort of right there, sitting there, and then you have the dog, and it's just Howl, you know, talking to Sophie, and it's an amazing figure. Like, the detail on this is astounding for the price that I paid. Granted, the facial expressions are a little messed up, like Howl's and Sophie, they don't look that great, but like the detail and everything else is just wonderful. And I can't wait to try to collect more of the Studio Ghibli collections, because just for the price that I paid for, super cheap, by the way. Like, we're talking $30 here. I understand some people are like, $30, I'll never spend that much on a figure. Trust me, I didn't think I'd ever spend money on figures myself, but this is without a doubt worth it. If you can find these for super cheap, buy them. Totally worth it. One of my favorite figures in the collection. This one is a little bit different. This one I found in like a Naruto kind of like, I don't really know how to call it, like a, it's like a box. It's like a random box. Like, so it comes in like this box package, and it's supposed to be random, so you don't know what figures you're gonna get. This one just came with the Naruto one I bought, and then I bought another one, but it had sexy Naruto jutsu, so I gave that to a friend of mine who is definitely gonna appreciate it more than me. This, I have no idea who this character is. It's like, it definitely looks like Naruto because he has the whiskers, but then you look at the hair and you're like, okay, is it like Naruto hybrid of a character that some fangirl made, and it's like, this is now my OC kind of thing? Like, I have no idea. All I know is that it's a cool looking character. I think it's Naruto because of the whiskers, but other than that, I have no clue who this is. None whatsoever. So yeah, it's a nice little figure. That's all I got. So the next couple of figures you're gonna see are a bunch of just Kuroko no Basuke figures, because I still do, I was gonna say at the time, but I still love Kuroko no Basuke with a passion. So anything Kuroko, I would instantly buy. This is Kisei Ryota from the show. He is part of the Generation of Miracles, and his role in the show is basically he has the ultimate perfect copy technique when it comes to basketball moves. And there we go, this is what he looks like from all sides. He's not my favorite character in the show, but he's definitely the more enjoyable one. For the price I paid, can't really complain, although his stand is a little bit wonky. His facial expression is definitely better than the Studio Ghibli one, but he seems to be leaning more here, so that's sort of a concern. I'm trying to get him to stand up right, but that's it. So we had that figure. Oh my god, Keith, I'm just gonna leave you there. And then the next figure that came with the set is Aomina Daiki, who is one of my favorite characters in the show. Not my all-time favorite, but one of my favorites, because of his backstory and what he means to the show. This one's a little bit better because at least he's holding a basketball. I don't know. But yeah, I like his facial expression, all-around view. It's amazing what the detail is on this for the price that I paid. So technically speaking, this came in a set, but they were packaged separately. So I got a nice deal from the guy. I was like, hey, these are separately packaged, but technically they should be in set. I want like at least $10 cheap off these things. And he's like, all right, yeah, it's at a convention. If you're at a convention and you see figures, try to bargain with them. Usually they'll cave in and you'll save an extra couple bucks. Yeah, so yeah, it's nice. This is the only set that matches these two, and then the next set you'll see, which is really interesting. I like that as well. So yeah. So these are my ultimate favorite figures in my collection. It's the Kuroko no Basuke again. This is Kuroko, this is Kagami, and this is the break time figures. So you're supposed to sit them at like the end of your sort of shelf or table or whatever you want to put them on, and boom, they're just brofist. Like boom, boom, ultimate brofist, right? Kuroko looks amazing. Kagami looks amazing as well. This is what it looks like back and front, and this is what Kagami looks like. Oh boy, this is really difficult when I should have just set them up as an example right there. So yeah, this is what they look like, and I'll probably show a video of what they look like on the shelf kind of thing, just kind of broing out. But yeah, it's amazing and it works. Also, if you're wondering how it came packaged, boom! Ah! Alright, these are my last figures in my collection. These are all packaged separately. Damn it, Midoriya! Okay. I called him Midoriya. Don't know what the hell that means. It's Murasaki Burra. Whatever. These are all packaged separately. Again, they come in like this box package, and you all kind of collect them all kind of thing. But these are the only ones I wanted to collect. Because guess what? I'm trying to get the entire collection of the Kuroko characters. Well, the Generation of Miracles. And then for some reason about him. Don't know why. So anyways, yeah, we'll go down the line here. So Murasaki Burra. This is Atashi. No, Tatsuya, not Atashi. Atashi is Atashi Seijiro. It's Akashi. Jesus, it's been a long time. They're all the cool thing about these guys, these characters, anyways, is that they're all, apart from this guy that I know of, but the Generation of Miracles are all named from colors. Mora, green. Ata, red. No, sorry. Mora is purple. And then this is Mido. Mido meaning green. And then Aka meaning red. Don't think you're named after a color, dude. But yeah, so these are the little figures. This is what they all look like. They have like these nice little stands to them. And I just kind of bought them, and they all have like little poses and stuff. So the purple dudes, not my favorites, but I like these guys as well. So they're all kind of posing. Obviously, Murasaki Burra's, you know, snacking on some chips. This guy's basketball. This guy's like, I'm king of the world. And, you know, 3-pointer. Yep. So that's it. These little nice little figures. They all come individually packaged, and I got the complete Generation of Miracles. Although, albeit they're not all the same height or figure design and all that, but I do have the entirety of the Generation of Miracles and a little bit of extra. So that's it for my figure collection, guys. It's not that impressive, but I promised myself that I wouldn't be buying figures in the first place, but guess what? I broke it, because when you buy one, you kind of need to buy most of them. You get into this sort of habit, you know, where you do one thing and then you just, you know what, it feels good and you do it again. Albeit I spent way too much money on these things, but they're totally worth it at the end of the day, in my opinion. And I love putting them on my shelf and looking at them and remembering the animes that they came from or the movies that they came from, and just thinking to myself, yes, this was such a good show, this is a good show, this is a good movie, stuff like that. So each figure has like sort of a special place in my heart, and what they represent and what they mean. So anyways, comment down below what figures you guys have. If you have figure collection videos yourself, link them. I want to see them. I want to see all the... I'm sorry, Arrow. I want to see all the collections that you guys have. I know this is small, it's tiny, I'm sorry, I'm a noob, I'm a novice, but I'm trying to grow on that. But yeah, comment down below what you guys thought of the video. If you have a favorite figure, let me know, and why. Also, if you have a figure as well that you're proud of, let me know that as well. Give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys for watching. Sorry for the late uploads. I'll continue to try to upload something every now and then. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It is so hot in this room. We need to stop.